Hello friends, in this lecture we discuss about solution of quadratic equation. You know that if we have quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then how to solve this quadratic equation using perfect square method? You know that first we find the discriminant d is equal to big square minus 4ac. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. Using this formula, we get a solution of quadratic equation. Here we start exercise 5.3. First question, given that solve given quadratic equation x square plus 3 equal to 0. You know that how to solve this quadratic equation. Here x square plus 3 equal to 0 given. So x square is equal to minus 3. Therefore x square is equal to, here minus 1 change into iota, I form, x square into 3. Therefore x is equal to plus or minus root of x square into 3. So plus or minus I root 3. This becomes solution of given quadratic equation. Clear? Now question number 2. Solve quadratic equation to x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now compare given quadratic equation with standard form. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1. Therefore discriminant d is equal to, we know that big square minus 4ac. So d is equal to, here b square is a 1 square is a 1 minus 4 into a is equal to 2, c is equal to 1. So is equal to 1 minus 4 into 2, that is a 8. So is equal to minus 7. Therefore root of d is equal to root of minus 1 is equal to write I square into 7. So is equal to I root 7. Clear? So root d is equal to I root 7. Now value of x is equal to, we know that minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. So is equal to, here b is equal to minus, here b is equal to 1. So minus 1 plus or minus root d is equal to I root 7 upon 2 into a is equal to 2. So is equal to minus 1 plus or minus I root 7 upon 2 into 2 become 4. So this become solution. One solution is a minus 1 plus I root 7 upon 4. Second solution minus 1 minus I root 7 upon 4. Clear? Applying same method, we are able to solve question number 3. X square plus 3x plus 9 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 9, and applying same method find a solution. Similarly in question number 4, solve minus x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Same question, you are able to solve this question, just try yourself. Same question number 5, x square plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Just try to solve this equation yourself. 6 also for yourself, x square minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Clear? Now question number 7. 7 root 2 x square plus x plus root 2 is equal to 0. Compare given quadratic equation with standard form of quadratic equation. Here a is equal to root 2, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to root 2. Now find discriminant d. We know that big square minus 4ac. Here big square is a 1 square is a 1 minus 4 into a is a root 2, c is equal to root 2. So is equal to 1 minus root 2 into root 2 become 2 into 4, that is a 8. So is equal to minus 7. Therefore root d is equal to I root 7. Think by we write root d is equal to I root 7. Now solution is equal to x minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. So x is equal to minus b is equal to 1 plus or minus root d is equal to I root 7 upon 2 into a is equal to root 2. So this becomes solution. Clear? Similarly, equation number 8, root 3x square minus root 2x plus 3 root 3 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to root 3, b is equal to minus root 2, c is equal to 3 root 3. Taking a, b, c, applying same method, get value of x. This become solution. Now question number 9. X square plus x plus 1 upon root 2 is equal to 0. Compare with the standard equation of quadratic form. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1 upon root 2. Therefore d is equal to big square minus 4ac. So big square is a 1 square 1 minus 4 into a is 1 and c is equal to 1 upon root 2. So is equal to, here we get 1 and this become 2 root 2. Clear? 4, that is 2 into 2 upon root 2. 2 upon root 2 become a root 2. So 2 root 2. Therefore root d is equal to root of 1 minus 2 root 2. Clear this? Now x is equal to, we know that minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. So is equal to minus b, b is equal to 1, so minus 1 plus or minus root d is equal to 1 minus 2 root 2 upon 2 into a is equal to 1. So is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 1 minus 2 root 2. Clear? Upon 2. This. So is equal to minus 1 plus or minus, from this minus take common, so root of minus into bracket 2 root 2 minus 1, because 2 root 2 greater than 1 upon 2. So is equal to minus 1 plus or minus minus 1 is equal to I square, square root of I square equal to I, root of 2 root 2 minus 1 upon 2. This becomes solution. Clear? Applying same, we are able to solve this question number 10. X square plus x upon root 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now here we solve some question of miscellaneous exercise. Question number 1. Evaluate I raised to 18 I raised to 18 plus 1 upon I raised to 25 raised to 3. So is equal to I raised to 18 plus 1 upon change into even power form, I raised to 24 into 1 upon I raised to 3. Clear this? So I raised to 18 change into base I square form, I square raised to 9 plus 1 upon I raised to 24, that is I raised to 2 raised to 12 into 1 upon I. Clear? Raised to 3. I square equal to, we know that, minus 1 raised to 9 plus 1 upon I square equal to minus 1 raised to 12 into 1 upon I raised to 3. So is equal to minus 1 raised to 9 become minus 1, minus 1 raised to 12 is equal to plus 1 into 1 upon I, that is 1 upon I raised to 3. Now multiplying by I to both numerator denominator, here we get minus 1 plus I into 1, that is I, upon I into I becomes I square raised to 3. So is equal to minus 1 minus, here I square equal to minus 1. So minus I raised to 3. So is equal to, now split this, minus 1 raised to 3 plus 3 into square of first term into minus I plus 3 into first term into square of second term plus minus I raised to 3. So minus 1 raised to 3 is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 square is a plus 1 into 3 into minus I, that is minus 3I. Here minus I square is equal to I square, and I square equal to minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 become plus 1 into this becomes a plus a 3. Minus I raised to 3 is equal to minus I raised to 2 into I. Okay, so is equal to minus 1 minus 3I plus 3 I square equal to minus 1, so minus minus plus into I. Okay, so is equal to 3 minus 2 minus 1 become 2, minus 3I plus I become minus 2I. So this is a value of given terms. Clear? Now question number 2. For any two complex number Z1 and Z2, prove that real Z1 into Z2 is equal to real Z1 into real Z2 minus imaginary Z1 into imaginary Z2. For this here, first take two complex number Z1 and Z2. Let Z1 is equal to A1 plus I B1 and Z2 is equal to A2 plus I B2. Here real part of Z1 is equal to A1 and imaginary part of Z1 is equal to B1. Clear? Similarly for this second complex number, real part of Z2 is equal to A2 and the imaginary part of Z2 is equal to B2. Okay. Now get a Z1 into Z2. That is a multiplication of given two complex number A1 plus I B1 and A2 plus I B2. Now product of these two complex number is equal to, we know that, A1 A2 I B1 into I B2 becomes I square B1 B2. I square equal to minus 1 into B1 B2. Clear? Plus A1 into I B2 and I B1 into A2. I take common. So we get A1 B2 plus A2 B1. Clear? You know that how to get a multiplication of given two complex number. Here real part of Z1 Z2 is equal to A1 A2 minus B1 B2. So is equal to, here A1 is equal to, we know that real Z1, A2 is equal to real Z2, minus B1 is equal to imaginary Z1 and B2 is equal to imaginary Z2. So real Z1 Z2 is equal to real Z1 real Z2 minus imaginary Z1 imaginary Z2. Hence proof. Clear? Now next question. Question number 3. Reduce 1 upon 1 minus 4 into I minus 2 upon 1 plus I raised to into 3 minus 4I upon 5 plus I. First we simplify this bracket taking LCM. LCM is 1 minus 4I into 1 plus I. So taking cross product 1 plus I minus 2 into these terms, that is 2 minus 4 to 8 I. Here minus 2 into this become minus 2. Minus 2 into this become plus 4. 8 into I upon 1 minus 4I into 1 plus I. Clear? Into 3 minus 4I upon 5 plus I. So is equal to, now simplify this, minus 2 plus 1 become minus 1. 8I plus I becomes 9I upon product of these two. 1 into 1 become 1. 1 into I and minus 4I into 1 become minus 4I plus I become minus 3I. 4I minus into I become minus 4 into I equal to minus 4 into 1 become plus 4. Okay, you know that how to expand this into 3 minus 4I upon 5 plus I. Okay, now simplify this. Minus 1 plus 9I upon, here become 5 plus minus 3I into 3 minus 4I upon 5 plus I. Now take multiplication of numerator and denominator separately. Here minus 1 into 3 become minus 3. Minus 1 into this become plus 4I. 9I into 3 becomes 27I. 9I into minus 4I becomes 9 4 36 I into I square upon same 5 into 5 25. 5 into I become 5I. 3I into 5 become minus 15I. 3I into I becomes minus 3I square. Clear? Now simplify this. Minus 3, this becomes plus 31I. Okay, minus I square equal to minus 1, so minus minus become plus 36 upon 25. Here minus 15I plus 5I becomes minus 10I. I square equal to minus 1 into minus 3 become plus 3. So is equal to, this become 33 plus 31I upon 25 plus 3, 28 minus 10I. Okay. Now to change into standard form, multiplying by conjugate of this denominator. Conjugate of this is 28 plus 10I upon 28 plus 10I. So is equal to, Now take multiplication of this numerator and denominator. 33 into 28. Using calculator find this product. We get product of these two is equal to, using calculator find this, so 924 plus 33 into 10i becomes 330i. 31i into this 28 becomes, using calculator find this product, 868i plus 31i into 10i becomes 310 I square upon product of these two is equal to a minus b, a plus b is equal to x square minus b square, that is 28 square minus 10i square. Clear? So is equal to, here 924 I square equal to minus 1, so minus 310 plus this is equal to 614. Okay, addition of these two, 330 plus 868 is equal to, becomes 1198i upon 28 square is equal to 784. Using calculator find this. 10 square is equal to 100, x square equal to minus 1, so become plus 100. Clear? 614 plus 1198i upon addition of these two is equal to 884. Now dividing by 2 to both numerator denominator, we get a 307 plus 599, dividing by this number by 2, we get a 442. Okay, dividing by 442 to both number also we get a standard form, 307 upon 442 plus 599 upon 442, this becomes standard form. Clear? Now question number 4. If x minus I into y is equal to root of a minus I into b upon c minus I into d, then prove that x square plus y square raised to 2 is equal to x square plus b square upon 6 square plus a b square. Here x square plus y square is the magnitude of this. X square plus b square is also magnitude of this complex number. 6 square plus d square is also magnitude of this number. First apply x square on both sides. We get x minus I by raised to 2 is equal to a minus I into b upon c minus I into d. Now apply magnitude on both sides. So mod of x minus I by raised to 2 is equal to mod of a minus ib upon c minus id. Therefore, square take outside of magnitude, mod of x minus I by raised to 2. Apply magnitude to both numerator denominator. We get a minus ib, magnitude of this, upon mod of c minus id. So is equal to, mod of this number is equal to, we know that root of x square plus y square is equal to, and the square of this given is equal to, magnitude of this is equal to root of x square plus b square upon magnitude of this is equal to root of x square plus 6 square plus d square. Okay, now both sides square root given, So apply x square on both sides. We get x square plus y square raised to 2. Shall already write the same is equal to, only remove this square root, is equal to x square plus b square upon 6 square plus a d square. Okay, hence proof. Question number 5. Convert the following in the polar form. Number 1, 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I raised to 2. Say this complex number is a z. So z is equal to 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I raised to 2. Now we know that to change given complex number into polar form, first we change given complex number into standard form a plus ib form. Okay, then change this into polar form. For this here, first we simplify these terms. 1 plus 7i upon denominator given 2 minus I square. So 2 square is a 4 minus 2 into 2 4i plus I square. I square is equal to minus 1 we know. Okay. So is equal to 1 plus 7i upon I square equal to minus 1. So 4 minus 4i minus 1 is equal to 1 plus 7i upon, here become 3 minus 4 into I. Now change into standard form, multiplying by conjugate of this 3 plus 4i upon 3 plus 4i. So is equal to, now take a simplification, 1 into 3 become 3 plus 1 into 4i become 4i. 7i into 3 becomes 21i. 7i into 4i becomes 28i square. Clear? Upon product of these two is a 3 square is a 9 minus 4 square is a 16i square. So is equal to, here 3 21 plus 4i is equal to become 25i. Okay, I square equal to minus 1, so it becomes minus 28 upon 9 I square equal to minus 1, so become plus 16. So is equal to, this become minus 25 plus 25i upon 25. Dividing by 25, we get complex number z is equal to minus 1 plus I. Okay, to change into polar form, compare given complex number with polar form r cos theta plus I sin theta. So r is cos theta is equal to minus 1 and sin theta is equal to, here r sin theta, I into r sin theta is equal to 1. Now take a square on both sides and taking addition of these two, we get arc square cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to minus 1 square is 1 plus 1 square is a 1. Okay, therefore arc square cos square plus sin square equal to become 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 become 2 root 2. Okay, therefore r cos theta is equal to minus 1 implies root 2 cos theta is equal to minus 1. This implies cos theta is equal to minus 1 upon root 2. Similarly for this and r sin theta is equal to 1 implies r is equal to replace by 2. So root 2 sin theta is equal to 1. This implies sin theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. Now cos is negative, sin is positive, happen only in these second quadrants, and in second quadrant value of theta take in such a way that cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2 and sin theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. So theta is equal to pi minus pi by 4. Okay. Therefore theta is equal to 4 pi minus pi become 3 pi upon 4. So polar form of this complex number z is equal to minus 1 plus I is equal to r, value of r is equal to root 2 cos theta is equal to 3 pi upon 4 plus r is equal to root 2 I sin theta, theta is equal to 3 pi upon 4. Clear? So root 2 cos 3 pi upon 4 plus root 2 I sin 3 pi upon 4 become polar form. Root 2 take a common or write the same, we get this is a polar form. Okay. Applying same, we are able to change this complex number 1 plus 3i upon 1 minus 2i into polar form. First multiplying by conjugate of 1 minus 2i to both numerator denominator, change into standard form and compare given standard form with polar form r cos theta plus I r sin theta, get value of r and theta. Replacing r and theta in this polar form, we get polar form of given complex number. Clear? Now remaining question we solve in our next lecture. Okay, bye.